Hello fellow traders, Paul Lemel, Big Kahuna Trading Club. Got another stock here. This is a bottom springer stock. It's coming off of a real low price point. So it doesn't have a real good quality score, but cycle-wise it's lining up pretty good. It's got really good momentum on it. And this one can potentially fly long-term just based on the price action in the base. And my trading partner says the fundamentals are really good. So that'll help put some wind behind the sails. Now, it's coming off of a key long-term cycle, and as you probably heard me multiple times point this out, the TY-2, the 3.5-year cycle, is very, very powerful for catching extreme bottoms on these stocks. So you can see right here, when the TY-2 cycle set right in this window right here, we had one more shakeout, retest of that little low down here. It held. That was around the 50-cent PPP, popped, and you had about a 600% gain to that $3 PPP. And so basically it's pulling back now and retesting the $2 psychological price point. So cycle-wise, you had the TM1 cycle, 1.5 month cycle, Cat 1, and then you had the TM3, the Cat 2, and that again held above the Cat 1 lows. So price squeeze is already coming there, and they're at TM3. So now you got the third cat line set, TM4, and you're definitely going to have a price squeeze on a pullback from there because your low is all the way down here. So even if it pulls back deeper, we're still going to have a pretty good price squeeze set up on it, I think. So then once we get the breakout of that, we're going to be looking at that $5 PPP. So as far as scaling in, you're probably going to want to do that 3-part scaling in just so you don't overcommit in case it's a deeper pullback. So it's a breakout of a 5-bar high in part 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually right there. You already got a breakout of part 1. So part 2 would be right here. Breakout of a 10-day high if it happens right away. If it starts chopping around more, you might even get your 25-day high if it gets further out here with the chop. But more than likely, it's going to take out that 10-day high pretty soon. And then you can scale in part 3 up here. You'll probably be averaged in right there in that 275 area or so. But long term, it looks good. Let's look at the price targets based on the cycles off of. Okay, the cycle off the lows on the breakout is a TD9. It's a 50-day cycle. And the X channel is at about a little bit over 550 or so. It already hit the, actually set the North channel on that spike up there. And so you got the TD9X, and 2X is probably somewhere in that 750 area or so. So, you know, once we get outside of the left-hand side of the cup, if we get an organized PBC zone, I always like to target about 200% out of those PBC zones on these momentum big cycle wave stocks. So that may be an actual target. Let's also look at the stock rating. Okay, stock rating on IVVD is a C-87, and it's a TY-2 trade, BMI 6.7, Vector 1. Risk profile is a C, and again, current market rating is stabilized at A+. And again, if you want to find out how we score the market, go to bigkahunatradingclub.club/market-rating. And this one looks like it's going to follow through pretty soon. So again, use the scaling in approach to avoid overcommitting if it wants to do a little bit more shopping around. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.